Good evening, Sir EJ. I am Rene A Faburada. So, communication according to mode, um, verbal communication. About what we understand is this is uses words, spoken or written, share ideas, feelings, and information. It is the most direct way to talk to each other. Example: speaking, testing, lectures, phone calls. That's all. So, nonverbal communication. This is a message sent without words through our body, actions, and appearance. Often this speaks louder than words. Like for example, sir, eye contact, hand gestures, facial expression, postures, tone of voice, how we addressed. The third is visual communication. What we understand about visual communication uses images, symbols, and designs instead of words to explain or show information, helps people understand quickly, like for example, infographics, logos, road signs, and chart maps. Communication according to context, like interpersonal communication. So about intrapersonal communication, sir, like talking yourself inside your own mind, and it happens with you. It is how you think, reflect, and process your feelings. So, like for example, sir, daydreaming, praying to yourself, thinking before sleeping, motivation, and motivating yourself, sir. So, interpersonal communication, about what we understand between people, sharing and exchanging ideas with two or more person. Um, it's the back and forth conversation. Like for example, sir, in chatting with a friend or group chat study, family dinner, and tasks, sir. Extended communication. What we understand about extended communication is that all about communication that uses technology, electronics, because people are not in the same place. It reaches distance. Like example, video calls, sir, video calls, voice messages, Zoom meetings, and phone calls. That's all, sir. So about organizational communication, what we understand about organizational communication, communication that happens inside a group, company, or institution. It follows in structure, so everyone works together smoothly. Um, about organizational communication set, it's we have four types and meaning. Downward. So about downward, from boss, leader, employees, or and student. Upward, from employees, students, boss, and leader. So crosswise, between different departments and levels, sir. The grapevine communication. Um, this grapevine communication, this is the rumor mill, unofficial talk inside a group or a workplace, and it spreads naturally without following official rules. So, like for example, single strand chain. So, information passes one person at a time in a straight line person, like final person, like passing a secret down a line. Or, in example, I told my friend who told her friend who told another until it reached the last person. Gossip chain. So this gossip chain, this is one person knows the info and tells everyone else. They are the center, the main source of the story. Like for example, one coworker find out new and share it to the whole group one by one. So probability chain randomly sharing, whoever feels like passing it on does, no pattern, some people pass it, some don't. Example, you randomly tell someone nearby, they might tell someone else or not totally by chance. Or cluster chain. So This cluster chain, sir, you tell info only to trusted selected people, then those people pass it on their own selected person. So, like for example, most common grapevine type, you share news with your close friends, sir, then they share it their close friends and it spreads in cluster. So, let's go to communication according to purpose and style. So, formal communication, planned, serious, respectful, careful, prepared words, used for important matters to inform, persuade, or entertain a specific audience. Job interviews, business letters, school reports, speeches, or official meeting. Second is the informational communication, sir. So, casual, relaxed, natural, just normal everyday talking to socialize, connect, and be friendly. No strict rules, and chatting with friends, group chats, family meals, and stories, sir. So, studies of nonverbal communication, like types, kinesics, body movements, in simple, hand gesture, nodding, sitting straight, and walking. So, about, ano to? Ano ba yan? Oculesics, eye movement, eye contact, looking away, and rolling eyes. Haptics, touch, handshake, pat on the back, hug. So, proxemics, distance space, standing close versus far personal space. So, chronemics, use of time, being late speaking, fast waiting to reply. So, that's also Aristotle's model of communication, sir. So, what we understand about Aristotle model of communication, sir, is that this is a one-way model. It focuses on the speaker as the most important person. This speaker creates a speech and delivers it to an audience. No reply or feedback from the audience. This Aristotle model communication, we have a three elements, sir. So, first we have speaker to one who prepares and delivers the message, most important. Second, we have speech, the message talk being said. The third, we have audience, the people listening. Like for example, a teacher giving a lecture, a politician giving a speech, or a priest preaching. So, second, we have Laswell's model of communication. So, what we understand about Laswell's model of communication. This model breaks down communication into 5 questions, and it explains the full process: who sent it, what was said, how it was sent, who received it, and what happened after. This this Laswell model of communication, sir, we have here the 5 elements also. So, one is communicator, then the person sending the message. We have says what message, the information being shared. Third we have, sir, is in which channel, medium, how it travels, voices, TV, social media. So, here we have to whom, receiver, the person getting the message, and the fifth have what effect. So, effect, then result or impact on the receiver. Like for example, sir, who, news anchor, says what, weather update, channel TV, to whom, viewers, or affect, people bring umbrellas. So, big difference, Aristotle, 3 parts only. So, we have 5 parts more complete, sir. Tapos, speaker, speech, audience, who, what, channel, whom, affect, focus, speaker, and speech. Focus, the whole process including result. Then, very simple, more detailed. That's all, sir. So, Shannon wave model, the mother of all models, like sender, encoder, channel, and decoder, receiver, and feedback. So, what we understand about Shannon wave model, sir? This is a circular two-way model, the most complete one, sir, and it shows the message can be there by noise, and the receiver sends back feedback so the sender knows the message was understood. Like for example, sender, person who start sends the message. Second, encoder turns the thought into word signs that can be sent. Then third, channel, how the message travel, voice, phone, or text. Second, sir, fourth, sir, noise, anything that blocks, disturb, that the message loud, sound, poor signal, misunderstanding. The fifth, decoder, the receiver interprets, understand the message. Then receiver, person who gets the message. Feedback, reply, response from receiver goes back to sender. Example, me, I call my friend, but signal noise. They reply, I can't hear you. Then feedback, you speak louder. So Berlos SMCR model, detailed sort message channel receiver, source message channel receiver. So this detailed source message channel receiver, sir, this is the model explain what affect each part of communication. It shows that who we are and how we communicate change the message comply. 4. Main parts, what influences each sender, communication skill, attitude, knowledge, and social system culture. Message, content elements, structure, code treatment. So channel, our five senses, sir. So hearing, saying, touching, smelling, and tasting. Then receiver, communication skill, attitudes, knowledge, social system, culture, same factors because both sides matter. Example, if you speak English, someone who only understands Tausug, their knowledge affect if they get message, your attitude changes you how you say it. So we have a comparison, sir. So Shannon wave here. Circular includes noise feedback. So Berlos SMCR, detailed factored affecting each part. Also listed on your slide, just names, I can explain them too if need. So Scrum's model, Osgood Scrum model, Wesley and McLean model, Bernlund's transactional model, Dunn's helical model. So effective communication. So what it means? Ask yourself, sir, why I communicating? It is to inform, to persuade, to ask, or to entertain. When you know your goal, your message becomes clear and focused. Like for example, sir, I will give you an example. If your purpose is to ask permission, don't talk about unrelated things. Be directed and polite. And second, know your audience. What it means. Understand who you are talking to, their age, background, culture, and knowledge level change, how you should speak and or write adjust to them. Example, sir, you speak differently to your professional than to your close friends. More than formal with teachers, casual with friends. So, third, know your topic, what it means. The prepared and informed about what you're saying. You can explain something well. If you don't understand it yourself, research, study, and be ready. Example. So example, sir, here is you speak differently to your professor than to your classmates or friends. More formal with leaders, sir, with teachers, or casual with friends. So third, we have what we call topic. So what it means. So be prepared and informed about what you're saying. You can explain something well if you don't understand it yourself. research, study, and be ready. Example, if you are reporting in class, read and understand your topic first. Don't just memorize words you don't get. So, adjust your speech or writing to um, context of the situation, what it means. Match the moment. Is it formal, casual, serious, fun? The place, time, and occasion. Guide your style. Example, as a funeral, speak softly and respectfully. At a birthday party, be cheerful and lovely. General principle of effective communication, sir. Like, know your purpose in communication. So what it means, sir? Ask yourself, why am I communicating? Or it is to inform, to persuade, or to ask, and to entertain. When you know your goal, your message becomes clear and focused. Like, for example, sir, if your purpose is to ask permission, don't talk about unrelated things, be direct and polite. Second, know your audience. So, understand who you are talking to, their age, background, culture, and knowledge level. Change how you should speak or write and adjust to them. Like, for example, sir, to give an example, you speak differently to your professors than to your close friends, more than formal with teacher, casual with friends. So, third, know your topic. Know your topic. This is important because, because we need to prepare and inform about what what you are saying, or can explain something well. If you don't understand it yourself, research, study, and be ready. So, example, if you're reporting in a class, read and understand your topic first. Don't just memorize words you don't get. So, fourth, we have the adjust your speech or writing to context of the situation. So, match the moment. Is it formal, casual, or serious or fun? The place, time, and occasion guide your style. Example, at funeral, speak softly and respect. At a birthday party, be cheerful and lively. So, fifth, we have the work on the feedback given to you, sir. So, listen and improve. When your people respond or give comments, good or bad, use it to get better. Feedback helps you communicate better next time. Like, for example, sir, your teacher says your speech was too fast. Next time, speak slowly and clearly. So, we have the principles of effective oral communication, sir. So, we have clarity. So, clarity, we need to speak clearly. Don't mumble. Use simple words that everyone understand. Second, we have conciseness. Be direct. Don't ramble. Say what you need to say in the shortest way possible. Courtesy. Be polite and respectful. Listen. When others speak, don't interrupt. Friendliness. Show warmth. Smile. Use a nice tone. People listen more when you're approachable. So, timeless. Speak at the right moment. Don't talk when it's someone else's turn or when it inappropriate. So, six, we have the confidence. Believe in what you say. Stand straight. Make eye contact. It makes people trust your message. So, last but not least, we have the completeness. Share all necessary information. Don't leave out important details. Of effective oral communication, sir. So, meaning, know exactly why you are speaking. Is it to inform, or explain, ask, or persuade? When your goal is clear, your message stays focused and easy to follow. So, like for example, if your purpose is to ask for help, don't wander off topic, go straight to your quest. Second, be complete with the message you deliver. Share all the necessary details. Don't leave out important information. Your listener should have everything they need to understand and act on your message. Instead of see you tomorrow, say see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. at the school gate. Be concise. Keep it short and simple. Say what you need to say to unnecessary words, no long stories. Respect your listener to time. So instead of I just wanted to tell you that I am writing to ask if you could possibly. So just say, may I ask? So be natural with your delivery, meaning speak like yourself, relax, sincere, and conversational. Don't sound a robot, someone you are not. It makes people trust and connect with you more. Don't memorize every single words. Understand your topic and speak from the part from your heart pala, sir. So be specific and timely with your feedback. When you respond, be direct and clear, and do it right away. Don't wait too long. Don't give vague replies like okay, fine, so exactly what you mean. Instead of that was good, say your presentation was clear. I especially like your examples. So principle of effective written communication, the 7 Cs. So first we have clear. Clear, useful, easy to understand. Second, concise. Keep it brief, no X words. Complete. Include all facts and detailed. So correct, no grammar, spelling errors. Concrete, be specific, use facts and examples. So coherent, ideas flow smoothly and logically, sir. So courteous is polite, friendly, and respectful. Principle of effective oral communication, sir. So, meaning, know exactly why you are speaking. Is it to inform, or explain, ask, or persuade? When your goal is clear, your message stays focused and easy to follow. So, like for example, if your purpose is to ask for help, don't wander off topic, go straight to your quest. Second, be complete with the message you deliver. Share all the necessary details. Don't leave out important information. Your listener should have everything they need to understand and act on your message. Instead of see you tomorrow, say see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. at the school gate. Be concise. Keep it short and simple. Say what you need to say to unnecessary words, no long stories. Respect your listener to time. So instead of I just wanted to tell you that I am writing to ask if you could possibly. So just say, may I ask? So be natural with your delivery, meaning speak like yourself, relax, sincere, and conversational. Don't sound a robot, someone you are not. It makes people trust and connect with you more. Don't memorize every single words. Understand your topic and speak from the part from your heart pala, sir. So be specific and timely with your feedback. When you respond, be direct and clear, and do it right away. Don't wait too long. Don't give vague replies like okay, fine, so exactly what you mean. Instead of that was good, say your presentation was clear. I especially like your examples. So principle of effective written communication, the 7 Cs. So first we have clear. Clear, useful, easy to understand. Second, concise. Keep it brief, no X words. Complete. Include all facts and detailed. So correct, no grammar, spelling errors. Concrete, be specific, use facts and examples. So coherent, ideas flow smoothly and logically, sir. So courteous is polite, friendly, and respectful. Communication principle course 2020, sir. So first is trustworthiness. Honest and reliable people believe what you say because they trust you. Effective speaking. So speak clearly, confidently, and properly so people understand easily. Active listening. Don't just hear, listen, pay full attention, ask questions, and don't interrupt. Good writing skills. Write clearly, correct, and organized. So, your message is understand. Good reading skills. Reading carefully and understand what you read before responding. Objective. Judgment. Be fair. Don't let person feelings or bias cloud your judgment. Look at facts only. Value difference. Respect that people are different opinions, culture, backgrounds, embrace diversity. No assumptions. Don't guess or assume you know everything. Ask question to confirm. So authenticity, be yourself, be genuine, real and sincere, not fake. So ethical consideration in communication. We have core ethical rules. So respectful of others, audience. Treat your listeners, readers with dignity and respect. Considerate of the consequences. Think before you speak. Write how you will affect others. Is it kind? Is it right? Truthful. Always tell the truth. Never lie, exaggerate, or hide facts. Efficient in using information. So, use only what you need. Don't waste or misuse information. Watchful of all falsified information. Don't spread rumors, fake news, or wrong info. Correct it when you see it. Respectful of the rights of others to information. So, everyone has the right to know. Don't hide or withhold information unjustly. So, establish an effective value system. Build good values. Honestly respect responsibilities. This define who you are. Provide complete and accurate information. Give all the facts. Don't leave out important details. Don't trust the truth. So, disclose vital information adequately and appropriately. Share important necessary information at the right time in the right way to right people. Ethical consideration in communication. Establish an effective value system that will pave the way for the development of your integrity as a person. Meaning, build strong good values inside you, honesty, respect, responsibility, fitness. These values become your guide in every communication. When you have good values, you become a person of integrity, someone people can trust and respect. If you value truth, you won't spread fake news even if everyone else is doing it. Provide complete and accurate information. Always share the full truth, nothing hidden, nothing changed. When reporting news or sharing information, put all facts, both sides of the story, um, not just what favors you. Disclose vital information adequately and appropriately. So, share important necessary information at the right time, in the right way, to the right people. So, a company must tell customer if a product is dangerous. That's a vital information they need to know. So, cut ex- so cut explanation is the freedom is the digital era, is the right to privacy, the power to speak out far. So, true freedom online means two things: right to privacy, your personal information and private life should be protected. No one has the right to expose you without permission. Power to speak without fear. You should be free to express your opinions and thoughts online without being afraid of being judged, attacked, or punished. So, in short, we should be able to speak freely, freely while our private lives stay protected, and that is real freedom into this digital world. So that's all, sir. That's so Sir, that's what I understand about our up to our topic of research. So thank you, sir.